Well, thanks for joining me again, action figure fans and collectors. Well, it feels like it's been forever since I have done a video review. It's been probably a little bit over 2 weeks, and I apologize for that. But you know, last weekend I went weekend before last I went camping, and I didn't really get anything new, and then this past weekend, this past week has been a little bit busy. So, but I do have a very special review for you today, to sort of get back into the habit of doing videos. And it's not the Riot Trooper that you see in front of you. I just picked the Riot Trooper here to have something for my camera to focus on starting off this video. So it's August now. Today is August 7th, and it's getting to be that time of year where new stuff starts to pop up, and it's kind of started off with a bang, and a lot of new things have been showing up in the stores. And one of those things that I really was excited to find is what I'm going to review for you today. But rather than telling you what it is, I'm going to show you. And unfortunately, I can't have my normal background here where you see my action figure collection in the background and everything like I do normally on my videos, because this item here that I'm going to review is so big that I can't fit it on my table. I'd have to take a whole bunch of my figures that you see in the background and put them all away in order to fit this thing on my table. So what I'm going to do here is, and there it is. So what you're looking at here is the 30th anniversary G.I.Joe Skystriker. Alright? Pretty cool. Very happy to have this vehicle. It's, in my opinion, the original vintage 1983 Skystriker was probably the coolest G.I. Joe toy, or one of the coolest G.I. Joe toys that they made. It was definitely my favorite combat jet that they made. And this reissue here is fantastic. And as you can see, it's rather large, and it's difficult to fit into the whole frame of my camera. But I'm going to show it to you. Alright, let me show you the box really quick. So this here is the box, and this is the new deco for the G.I. Joe line. It's no longer Pursuit of Cobra. Pursuit of Cobra is done. And this is, I'm assuming this is what all the 30th anniversary box art, card art will look like for this year and next year, because next year is actually 2012 is actually the 30th anniversary. Okay, so this is the Combat Jet Skystriker, and yes, it is an F-14 Tomcat, but they relabeled it as an xp-21f Skystriker Combat Jet, and it includes Captain Ace. This is Captain Ace, and I'll talk to you about him. File card for Captain Ace is on the bottom. Other vehicles, upcoming vehicles. I don't know if we could say that this is a wave of vehicles, because I don't think these ones are going to come out until either later on this fall or next year, or if some of these are even going to come out. Like, I don't know if the Black Dragon is going to come out or not, but if it comes out, I'll hopefully get that one. The back of the box is really cool. I like it. It's got this Skystriker with Captain Ace, and he's on the deck of the USS Flag. And I believe it's mostly a photoshopped image. I don't think it's an actual Flag playset. So let's see, features of the Skystriker. It has pivoting wings. They move back and forth. It has retractable landing gear, and this is just like the 83 Skystriker. In fact, this Skystriker is pretty much the same mold with a few modifications, and the wings pivot out as the landing gear retracts. So they are it's sort of a dual function. Figure fits in the cockpit, and removable missiles, not spring loaded, which is great. All right, let's get on to the jet. So the newest thing on this jet is pretty much the cockpit. Everything else is pretty much identical to the 83 release. As you can see, the cockpit is a one-seater, and we have Captain Ace in there. The original was a two-seater, and their seats were removable and had parachutes on the back, but they retooled this to be a one-seater. And I'm going to take Captain Ace out so you can see a little bit of the detail. So we have two joysticks. There's one here and there's one here. We have a positionable heads-up display. We have your ejection pull tabs, and just some nice details on the targeting computers and navigation systems in there. I really like the canopy. It's nice. The Skystriker also features removable panels. Let me get that off for you so you can see. And well, I can't seem to get it off. There it goes. Alright, and a customizer like myself would paint all of this, and I do plan on doing that. The other side is identical. That's so you can have your Joes working on it. Notice all the no-step stickers. 36 no-step stickers. Had to put all of them on myself. Now this here is what moves the wings and retracts and positions the landing gear. So I have it in the back position right now, and you can see the little sticker right there showing that the wings are out and the landing gear is down, which I'll show you right there. Sorry that the light isn't the best, but this isn't where I normally do my videos, where I have my good light. If I were to swing this forward, the landing gear would retract inside of the Skystriker and the wings would go back for supersonic. One of my all-time favorite parts of the Skystriker was the stabilizer fin artwork with the eagle. This is the classic. I'm going to talk about the artwork more in just a minute here. So the Skystriker also comes with an array of weapons. We have two, I believe these are Sparrows, two Sidewinders. This one just fell off. That's one thing about these, the missiles fall off rather easily. And two, I believe these are Phoenix missiles. Here, the large ones, and that one also fell off too. And then I believe this is a cannon here, but it could be an extra fuel cell. Let me put my camera down for a minute. Alright. So the missiles do fall off rather easily, and I plan on hanging my Skystriker from the ceiling to simulate flight. And then I won't have to worry about the missiles falling off. Alright. So the last thing that I want to talk about with the Skystriker is that this Skystriker came with 155 stickers, two very large sticker sheets, and the reason why it came with so many stickers is because this Skystriker features alternate stickers that you could use. I've used the all classic design of stickers, but you could have the 30th anniversary design colors here. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Instead of these stars, you could have used either these stars or these stars, and instead of these wing deco, you could have personalized your Skystriker for a specific G.I.Joe. And your choices are Ace, the pilot, which has the Aces high because Captain Ace is a poker player. The Flint would have been the skull with the beret and the crossed shotguns. The killer whale with the missile coming out of his blowhole there would be Shipwreck. And Snake Eyes, obviously the pair of Snake Eyes dice with the Arashikage symbol. So these are all very cool. You can have, it seems, up to 5 different Skystrikers, one for each of these G.I. Joes. So if you are lucky enough to be able to get 5 Skystrikers, you could have one for your Duke, your Flint, your Ace, and your Snake Eyes, and your Shipwreck. I'd probably get Snake Eyes first. Alright. And then it comes with an array of numbers for you to personalize your Skystriker's number. I just went with the 001. And then it also has the name detail on the sides of the canopy. My Skystriker says Captain Brad Armbruster. That's Ace. But you can have Sergeant Hauser, Duke, Flint, Snake Eyes, and Shipwreck. Alright, so that's going to do it for this review. It's kind of a long review, but it's a big vehicle. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Hit the like button. And until next time, Yo Joe. Bye-bye.